You're watching the Weiss channel. Today we're doing margin of error for proportions. Okay, so first of all, remember this, where in a normal curve you have 68% of the data is within one standard deviation of the data, of the mean. 95% is within 2 standard deviations of the mean, and 99.7% is within 3 standard deviations of the mean. Right? Today we're going to basically look at 95% because all of your questions today are going to say within 2 standard deviations. It's going to say the 95% confidence level. Okay? For example, out of 700 residents, 357 respondents say they were in favor of the plan. At the 95% confidence level, what is the margin of error expressed as a proportion to the nearest thousandth? All right, it's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. It's very easy. All you're going to do is take P, this P hat. Don't worry about the hat for the moment. P is the proportion. So there's 357 respondents out of 700. So we're going to divide 357 divided by 700, and that gives you 0.51. So that value is your P, okay? N is 700 because there are 700 residents, okay? Out of 700, 357 said they were in favor of the plan. Okay. So the margin of error calculation is this formula. This is the formula you're going to use for all of your problems today. Okay? So P is going to be 0.51. 1 minus P is going to be 0.49. And N is going to be the 700. Okay? So you just fill those numbers in. And this Z is 2. 2, where'd you get 2 from? Well, again, it's the 95% confidence level. This 95%, remember, is within 2 standard deviations of the mean, either positive 2 or negative 2. But you're just going to use 2. So it's going to be 2 times this 0.51 times 0.49 divided by 700. You'll get 0.037788888, right? To the nearest thousandth is just going to be 0.038. And that's it. Okay? Out of 190 voters, 60% said they preferred candidate A. 60%, that's your P. So wait a minute. In this first problem, I had to do 357 divided by 700. But wait, over here it says 60%. I don't have to do any figuring. 60% is going to be my P, 0.6. Okay? So 0.60 said they preferred candidate A. Right? At the 95% confidence level, what is the margin of error for this survey expressed as a percentage to the nearest tenth? Okay, so once again, 190 voters, so N is 190. And P is going to be 0.6. Okay. Z, since we're again at the 95% confidence level, Z is going to be 2, right? Because it's 2 standard deviations. 2. This P is going to be 0.6. 1 minus P is going to be 0.4 because 1 minus 0.6 is 0.4. N is 190. So you do that calculation and you'll get 0.07108. Now to make that a percent, you have to move the decimal 2 places, or 7.108%, which to the nearest tenth is going to be 7.1%. That's what you do. Every problem today is using this formula. You've been watching the Weiss channel.